So this here is just an example. I was watching this when the New Zealand government put the fuel subsidy on for through part of COVID relief, and they actually took 25 cents tax off the fuel. So for example, today it's $2.21, it's going to, the fuel subsidy is about to come off, and the diesel price is $1.70. So the next few days, start of July, they're taking the fuel subsidy off, and all those prices there will jump 25 cents a litre. When the fuel subsidy was put on, the fuel companies immediately increased the price of diesel. So at the moment there's it's a 50 cent a litre roughly difference between diesel and petrol. That's because diesel vehicles use road user charges here, and that 50 cent a litre difference has been like that forever. In fact, it even gets up to 70 cents a litre difference because we pay on diesel vehicles a separate price. When the government brought the fuel subsidy in, these fuel companies immediately increased the price of diesel to basically match the price of 91 fuel, which effectively wiped the fuel subsidy out for every single person in New Zealand, and or at least cut it in half by 50%. In layman's terms, the government should pretty much have just paid the fuel subsidy directly to the fuel companies and left the price the same as it was, because the fuel companies have taken every single cent of it. And when they increase this price 25 cents, it's going to be more than what it's supposed to be, because they've lowered their prices again just a month ago to reflect the true value. And if that's not a mafia style organisation that should be criminally held responsible, and basically the whole lot of them should be thrown in jail for it, because it's straight out theft. The fuel subsidy was meant to come off and stay off as a real limit, but no, that never happened. What makes me laugh is we've been getting these coupons from Pack and Save, 10 cents a litre off, and you go up to the Pack and Save fuel and it's 10 cents more expensive than this normal fuel companies, and I'm just using this one for an example, because they're all price matched exactly the same. And if that isn't a mafia style organisation, I don't know what is. I think that personally, if I was in charge, I would bring a class action lawsuit against these guys, and maybe even to the extent of giving them one of them or each one of them a Powerball number, and when the Powerball comes up, kick them out of the country completely. Tell them to close up and leave our country, and get somebody from Germany or some other fuel company from somewhere else to come over here and deliver fuel, because these guys are just destroying our country. They're basically bringing it to its knees, and there's not anybody who's got the balls to do anything about it, and neither are they going to. They're all so far in bed with each other, it's not funny. So yeah, if we actually had a real government, they'd have the nuts to do something about it, but we don't, so it's just going to stay like this, and that's my take on it. As I say, this is just one outfit, and they're all exactly the same. Frickin' criminals.